everyone, thanks for joining me. Not uploaded anything for ages, purely because I've not had the time to make process videos, but I have still been keeping up with my project life. Just finished week 26, so that's all that I'm planning on putting in this album. For anyone who doesn't know, I've used a 6x8 album. This is 6 months worth of stuff in there, so pretty full. I've got another album exactly the same that I'm planning on using for the second half of the year. Not entirely sure if I'm going to do all the way to the end of December or just stop at the beginning of December, because I also do December daily. So if there's anything else that needs to go in here, I will, well, in the other album, I will put it in, but maybe not. So I thought I'd give you a quick walkthrough of what's in this album so far. Really pleased with how it's turned out. I've got loads and loads of stuff in, bits of memorabilia and stuff like that, so it's always good to find a place to put that. The way that I approached it this year was, instead of doing everything, all bits of everyday life, I've focused on the highlights of the week. So if we've been somewhere in particular, I've made that the focus of it. If we've done something interesting, that's been the thing. Or even if the girls have just wore a pretty outfit and there's nothing else, that's what we've done. So yeah, I'll get on with it. This is the front cover. If there's anything that you want to know where it's from or anything like that, I'll leave links to most of the shops in the description bar, but if there's something in particular, please feel free to ask. All of the products that I use are hybrid, so they're all digital ones that I've printed out and changed colours and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll get on with it. This was my front cover. I did a bit of an introduction about what my goals were for the year and stuff like that, and the selfie. Week 1, there is a process video for this, I think. Or it may have been, no, week 2 there was a process video actually. So yeah, I did all my weeks with this paisley press card, but changed the colours depending on what the colour scheme of the week was. Week 2, we went to the cinema a couple of times. Not a lot else happened. Obviously, beginning of January, it's always a bit quiet then. Week 3, I was really ill, so I just took pictures of all the medication that I was taking and my little presents from one of my friends. Week 4, we had loads of rain, flooded at the bottom of our road, and the brook in our village was really far up. I included this cinema leaflet because we went to the cinema to see The Maze Runner, and this was the girls making their dinner. The colours just matched really well. That was the only reason why that was included. I think there is a process video for week 4 actually. Week 5, Elsie got really into puzzles that week, so I just took a picture of her sitting on the sofa doing her puzzles. They got some new little pencil cases. I reached 1,000 subscribers on my channel. And also, this is the continuation of week 5. Week 6, my oldest son came home from university for a few days, so we went out for dinner. Week 7, he was still here actually, and we went to see the Script in concert. This was our VIP pass that we had, and I've got the tickets in there as well. Also week 7, we went bowling with my friends' little boys, and Tilda went to a birthday party at Jump Giants, which is a trampoline park. Week 8, we went to Five Guys for burgers. I got one of the menus and stuck that in there as well. That's just a little insert with some of the things that she'd been saying, such as she saw the word vegetables on a freezer in a supermarket and asked if it said vegetables. Then this was a day out at, I think it was Rufford Abbey that we went on that day. Yeah, it was. Absolutely chucked it down the whole time we were there, and the kids were absolutely soaked, but they still really enjoyed it. And then the next week we had snow, so it's a good job we went when we did, really. This was also week 9. It was World Book Day, and the kids had to dress up for school. Tilda wasn't a typical book character. She was Jessie from Toy Story, but I'm sure she's been in a book somewhere. Elsie was Hermione from Harry Potter, and I've also got that picture of Tilda where she fell asleep reading, bless her. Week 10, we had Donuts from Donuts in Nottingham, and the cats finally snuggled up together. They didn't particularly get on. She's only 1, well, she wasn't even 1 on this picture, and she's almost 17, so there's a bit of an age gap between them. She's a little old lady, bless her. Week 11, we had a lot of rain and then more snow. Went to see The Greatest Showman at the cinema, and then just snow pictures of the girls playing outside, bouncing on the trampoline in the snow mainly. And their little, they weren't really snowmen that they made, they were snow lumps really. If I've got to the end of a week and it's sort of halfway across a spread, I've slipped in some vellum or a leaflet or something like that just to separate the two. Week 12, went out with my youngest son to go and see Michael McIntyre. That's that one, got the tickets in there as well. And the girls playing with the train set, and then it was Elsie's school play. This journal card here, I did actually print it out, but then something got spilt on it, I think. So I've just slipped the blank version in there just to remind me to reprint that one next time I'm doing it. I've included quite a few QR codes in this year, mainly just so that I've got somewhere to keep the videos that I take. I've uploaded them all to YouTube as private, unless you've got the link, which is to scan the code. And it's a great way of including videos in your album, really. Week 13 was Easter bonnet parade at school, so the girls made Easter bonnets. The cat thought it was hers. And this was about their parents' evening reports, and then just a selfie with a currently list there. Week 14, that was the first week of our Easter holidays. We went to the cinema a couple of times. This one was with the girls, and then that one was with the boys. Had some ice cream. Week 15, second week of the Easter holidays, we went to see Wicked in Birmingham. So I booked the tickets well over a year ago when it was first announced, and then kept it a secret from the girls because Elsie went to see it when she was 4, and Tilda had been saying for years, when I go to see Wicked. It was never if, it was always when. So she was really, really excited to go and see it, and she did really enjoy it. But I got loads of pictures from that day. I've included the tickets as well. It's nice to keep them in there. Obviously the theme for this one was green. So loads more pictures. I really enjoy putting 6x8 ones in there as well. And this is a template from Paisley Press that let me put a load more pictures. And then I've just got the little front cover from the brochure. Week 16 was Nathan's 18th birthday. So we went out for dinner. This is a picture of his triple chocolate cheesecake. And then a selfie of Nathan. Well, actually, it's not a selfie, is it? It's just a picture of Nathan. Week 17, we met my friend and her boys down at the park. Went to see Derren Brown. Obviously not the kids, but we went to see Derren Brown. This was me on my way to another job interview. Week 18, I've been doing a load of reading, so I took a picture of my books that I'd been reading and just included a little bit of journaling about my favourite authors and what kind of books I read. This was a little letter from Elsie about whether I like unicorns, so I thought it would be nice to include that. Week 19, this is the only thing that I've done for week 19 because this was the week that we were away on holiday, and I've actually got a separate 12x12 holiday album, so all the pictures that I took for that, well maybe not all of them, but majority of the pictures that I took from that week will go in there. So I just wanted a little bit of an indication as to that was what happened on that week, but obviously I'll know that the rest of them are in the big album. Week 20, we got a new kitten. This is Theo. The girls absolutely love him. He's a bit wild and crazy at the minute, but aren't all kittens. It was also the week of the royal wedding, so we had a tea party at the crop that I go to. Really nice weather, so the girls played out in the garden in the paddling pools. And then this was an open air cinema event that we went to go and see The Greatest Showman again with the kids. That was at their school actually. It was a really nice evening. Week 21, there's a QR code missing from there. This was the week of my cousin's 40th birthday, so the kids were invited as well, so we took a load of pictures there with some of Snapchat filters, some of them with a couple of their cousins. Me and the girls. Week 22, got loads of pictures from this day, this week, because we went to Dudley Zoo in Birmingham. It's our favourite zoo. We have actually got one more local to us, but it's not particularly good, so we don't really go to that one very often. Got a load more pictures on there. I've got a little flap out on there, and the little map into this bit as well. That's also week 22. It was my friend's 40th. We've been friends for 25 years now. So, yeah, that's a nice one. This one's week 23. We went strawberry picking. And then at the end of that week, we went to Drayton Manor Park because it was Elsie's birthday. We went on the Sunday and it was her birthday on the Monday. So I've got loads of pictures of her there. And then the little map of the park in that pocket. And then just about the music that I've been listening to. We also went to see James Bay in concert, so that was a picture from there. Week 24, just a little picture of Queer Eye that I've been binge watching on Netflix. Started watching the second season, I think, that week. This is a picture from my best friend's son's birthday party that the girls were invited to. We had a forestry party. It was really good. So they made shelters, started fires, did an assault course, and also, an archery as well. This is Tilda lighting her little fire down here, which she really liked doing. Week 25 was the local carnival, so the girls got dressed up. The theme of it was holiday and travel, so their school's theme within that was festivals. So they had loads of festival glitter in their hair, gems on their face and stuff. What was those? And then finally, week 26, which was last week, we went to Nottingham Castle for the day because it was the last weekend that it was open before it closes for 2 years for a major refurb. I need to get my fuse tool on these and just fuse the pockets for that, because obviously they don't do a pocket with these configurations, so I'm going to make my own. We also went out for ice cream before, and then after we'd been to the castle, this is the girls with the Robin Hood statue. After we'd been there, we went into the market square and the girls played in the fountains and the little pool there and stuff, and absolutely loved it. And finally, one of Elsie in the fountains as well. So hope you enjoyed that look at my 2018 album for weeks 1 to 26. Feel free to leave any questions or comments in the comment box below, and I will get back to you with whatever information you need, and hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.